Next up we have the chemical plant zone. Now what I'm going to do here real quick is just stand still, let you just admire the scenery, because this act doesn't last very long, especially if you take the middle road, which is what I'm planning to do, but as you've seen so far I plan to beat the world's easiest boss without using my rings, but that didn't work out. So a chemical plant zone is basically Robotnik's chemical plant, where he disposes of all his waste materials as opposed from his demented animal experiments. And of course Sonic's here to, well, he'd later destroy it in Sonic Generations, but we're not looking at that right now. You can see it's quite an urban environment. It's really off-putting. I don't mean that in the sense that it puts you off literally, but Sonic's always contain, you know, cutesy, euphoric environments. I mean, even Labyrinth Zone in Sonic 1 was kind of cute. Sparing Scrap Brain and Final Zone, the rest were all pretty, you know, they were nice. I'd have a house there in the middle of Spring Yard Zone, why not? But this, like, proper throws you off. Like, early on in the game, it's introducing you to an industrial setting, which usually, like, in the case of the prequel, which, of course, is the original, that wasn't used until the last level. And so it's just a little anecdote there. I think it's off-putting, and it also it gives it a unique flavour. And the music on this stage is, well, for my money, thank you Extra Life theme for messing up my point. For my money, this theme, along with Green Hill, at least to me, of the early games, is probably the most ironic. God, I need to stop smoking. Iconic. Iconic themes. Like, I hear this, it's instantly, oh yeah, Chemical Plant Zone. I don't know what's going on here. I think I just stopped for some reason, or I don't know. I was probably trying to do something stupid. And again, oh, I remember what I'm doing here. I'm going to show off the not so perfect programming of this game. I've kissed its ass for the last 7 minutes, and now I feel that, you know, I need to address a few issues. Some of which add fun to the game, but others, you know, can be quite annoying at times. Right, first off, I think it's this here where I'm going to try and jump and then go through the loop. And watch. I can't get through for some reason. It only lets you go the full loop if you travel the full slope, which I never quite understood that. And I think there's another one in a second where I'm balancing for some reason on the edge of a platform, but I'm not in any danger of falling off. So if you remember in the beginning of this level, I said the nefarious water section. Well, this is it. It looks relatively rudimentary now, but I remember being like really young, and I'm sure a lot of people were as well, and they lost so many freaking lives in this. Well, that one was actually unintentional. Well, the reason why I took this route and not the faster route is, well, I just wanted to show it off. Usually what I would do is just take a big incline jump right to the top here, which I'm going to show you in a second, which, coupled by this game's water physics, makes it quite a fun thing to do. So, you've beat the nefarious water section, you've got to the top, and you fell through. What do? You do that. Again, I only discovered that not too long ago. That was without the water being there. This is just another one of those things that, you know, keeps Sonic fresh, even the old school Genesis Mega Drive games, whatever you want to call them. For me, I go for Mega Drive. It was invented in Japan, and the Japanese call it that. Which I also get a lot of heat from my friends because I call Soul Blade Soul Edge. But that's, you know, it's by the by. Here we go, Robotnik Part 2. Easiest boss in history. I think so. No. Oh my god, so I'm 0 for 2 in Robotnik fights so far. Well, the first one didn't kill me, but still, I had no business getting hit by him. I think it's just because I'm looking at this, and I don't know, I kind of feel under pressure playing it. I don't know if it's just because I know I'm going to upload this at some point. Here we go, Robotnik Round 2, on your big, bald, shiny pod. And that's how Sonic goes. So, Chemical Plant Act 2. Well, Chemical Plant as a whole. For me, it's one of my personal favourite levels. It has everything, tricky sections, speed, and again, it's not too much of a difficulty spike where, you know, it gets harder but it doesn't get piss take hard.